Woo! Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? We're back again. We're back again today. And I hope you guys are doing as fine as I am doing. I just jump in like that again. Yeah. So today we're going to be continuing working on our character. And for some reason my Dropbox crashed, so I was like, what the hell? I just opened my notification tray. I'm going to tune down the music for myself. I just opened the notification tray and I noticed that most of my stuff is not running. So that was quite weird, like I was about to turn off my computer. So, today we're going to be continuing our work on this awesome dude. Like we started already yesterday. Oh, let me switch to my Cintiq. So, yesterday we were working on this hat. and on basically just the face and the head. So pretty much I'm finished with the head. I'm gonna maybe polish this a little bit, and today we're gonna focus more on making the actual outfits and the shoes and all that kind of jazz. So I think it's gonna be quite interesting. And today I'm also a bit more up to speed, so let's see how this is gonna work out today. Oh, nice, nice. My Dropbox is okay now. That's cool. Thanks a lot for all you guys joining in already today. Hope we're gonna have a lot of fun. Let me do a quick tweet about this, as my Dropbox wasn't working. I can't get pictures or anything. A bit brighter song. This is gonna be nice. So yeah, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? How was yesterday? How was today? Hope it's productive as for me. I'm continuing my work on my graduation, and it's going pretty good. I'm starting to understand how much work it is, and who works in ZBrush and who works in Maya. That's gonna be my question of the day today. Like, who works in ZBrush and who works in Maya? Alright, and while I do these tweets, Twitch and ZBrush, and done. And then we can start. We're already working on this dude. So today I'm going to be focusing more on the hands. And hey, what's up, Rock Knight Studios? How's it going, man? How was the stream yesterday? How was the stream yesterday? I hope you guys did a lot of work. So today we're gonna be continuing working on just like these gloves and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start with the gloves today. Let's just jump into work already. Is this? Oh, that is a nice mask. So let's see how we can extract this. I think afterwards I'm not even gonna use the base hand. I'm going to use like a separate mesh, like just the glove itself. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, you guys have sometimes pretty interesting stuff. I watched some of your videos, like that you develop two things at the same time. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. But cool though. Cool though. That's pretty cool. So let's extract this baby. Let's see how fat. Oh yeah. Sausage fingers. This is definitely something I need. Let's do 0.005. So yeah, today I'm just going to be doing a lot of stuff. Yeah, one game too much. Oh well. What about your audience? Like, how do they approach that? Do they like that kind of jazz, or but since Freya is open source project, it's fine. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Why not? How does your audience like that? Like, what do they say? Are they excited to see a lot of action like that? I guess it would be interesting to watch that from like an entertainment point of view, right? No, I'm just interested. I'm just interested. So yeah, let's extract it at this point. I think this should be a pretty nice extract. If I turn this off, okay, this is okay. Mostly came to hang out. Yeah, that's also like, because you just hang out, and I think most of my audience here also just like puts me in the background, sometimes checks like something, what I'm doing, and just like keeps working on whatever they're working on, and share the stuff together with us. They're the... Oh, rarely there are people who are actually interested in the development process. That's interesting. That's interesting. Like, I think most of the people that are like, for example, Greg. Greg likes to watch us and check if we save stuff. If Greg is watching, like, here's a high five, dude. Yeah, thanks a lot for all you guys joining in today. I hope we're gonna be able to finish this dude in the 3 hours that we're given. I need to get back up to speed quite quick. Like, as I'm writing my my graduation report, it's it's a lot of work. But at least I have some people that are helping me out with the process that we're having here as well. So let's go ahead and... This even has symmetry. Could I just scale this? Kind of like this, so I have like a base to work with. I think this should be okay. Geometry. Let's go ahead and remesh this. Development experience is what we would really offer value to viewers, since Janis is a super experienced programmer. Yeah, that's really cool. You guys need to like, well, at least what I try doing is like I try transferring knowledge and like letting people know what it is. But yeah, that's true. It's not where you work and learn. It can be. I think it can be like a mix of both. Like we can, I think all of us can make that kind of community where we can help other people grow. Hey, Turbo Tsunami, how's it going, man? Thanks a lot for joining in today. Thanks a lot for joining in. Thanks a lot. How's it going? How's it going? So my today's question is, who is working with Maya and who is working with ZBrush? Like if you guys know anyone who's working with Maya or ZBrush or just started or like is looking for some stuff to do, maybe you can help me out with my graduation report. We help with advice etc off streams on our Discord. Yeah, exactly. Hey Philip. Hey Philip. Yeah, like we also tried doing that. Because I mean, that's what community is about, right? That everyone helps everyone. At least in my opinion, that's like the point of it. That's the point of it. That we try reaching out to other people and helping each other. Because that's what it's all about. In my opinion. So actually, yeah, I'm gonna leave it as at 8. I just keep checking out how it remeshes and stuff. Maybe I should have made this a Dynamesh. But I think Zero Mesher is gonna give me the mesh that I can like use to start working on this what I'm doing. Alright. Let's zoom in on this baby. Check if I have symmetry. Get back to draw mode and let's use this, just the move tool. Because yeah, I also have a lot of experience with the 3D models and that sort of jazz, so it's especially with like pipelines and also like scaling up with other people, and I just try growing here in different kind of way. Yeah, actually Philip helps us out a bit here. Hey Matthew. I usually work on Maya student. I tried ZBrush but don't have the money to buy it. Ooh, that's okay. You can join our Discord. If you could join our Discord, I'm gonna let you know. Maybe you can help me out with some models here. If you'd like, of course. This is not legal advice, but you can get ZBrush online if you Google it. That's how all of us do it. Like, we start with the pirated versions. No one talks about this, but that's like how I think most people learn their stuff. Whatever it is. And once you can, you just get a legal version. At least, I had that with ZBrush. But ZBrush is like a really nice tool in our pipeline. I think soon it's going to replace all of my low poly, high poly, and I'm going to use Maya just for UV mapping and rigging and an animation. So it's like I try splitting the pipeline in nice ways, where we can be quite flexible. Because with ZBrush you mainly focus on. You always used FOSS. What is that? Everyone has pirated on Adobe product. Yeah, exactly. Also, ZBrush is cheaper than Maya. Yeah, exactly. So from a business perspective, at least for us, for me and Roy, when we were looking at like all of the things that we could use, there was like Mudbox. There's all kinds of programs. But for example, oh, okay, yeah, now I get it. Now I get it. Free open source software. Yeah. For us, it's a bit of both. Some things that we use are quite free, but some are like ZBrush. It's just amazing. It's an amazing tool that we use for everything now, for everything modeling wise. So let's just, I'm gonna try moving this part a bit in. So I'm just going to scale this. It kind of depends. Like if you're already making stuff for something else, yeah, like you guys already like making stuff that goes into your game and so forth, right? But for like practicing, I think it's pretty okay. I used Maya. I used student version of Maya while I was studying. I've used a lot of stuff, like just to study stuff. But like when it comes to plugins, when it comes to like smaller people that or certain like alpha brushes or certain things like that, I always just I support the developer. And for example, on Gumroad, there is I recently bought a brush kit, and it's just like kits of stuff that you can bash together and make certain things, and that's really cool stuff. I really like that. That actually also gave me the idea of starting my my own way of doing things like that. But that's part of our brand strategy, to use FOSS. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, see? What works for all of us. That's true, like, I think. What works for you, you use what works for you, right? We're just fancy. We're just fancy. We like to use ZBrush and we like to use Maya. And that sort of things. It's... At least for me, it's like it's the tooling that I'm really used to. I know it like my 5 fingers in a way. Well, of course, there's a lot of things that I need to still learn, but I'm really comfortable inside of those tools. If I would have to change a tool, it would take me some time to actually figure out, okay, our pipeline is like this. What kind of tools I can use to make certain things. So that's kind of thing like that. Yeah, that's how it works. Companies put you on a needle when you study and allow you to use their software. Yeah, exactly. Like for us, ZBrush, for example, like ZBrush and Substance Designer Painter, I have perpetual licenses for those, so I can keep on using that. But that's just one seat. That's just one seat. Once you get some more seats and stuff like that, then it starts getting a bit more complex. But ZBrush specifically, it was an $800 license, and here in the Netherlands, if you use if you buy certain things as a company at a certain price, like it was around 550 euros, then you can, like excluding tax that is, then you can put it down as an investment. And then I put this as an investment on my company, so in 4 years I get that money back with, like, through revenue tax. I don't have to pay the revenue tax, like 1/4 of the price of this. Just like if you buy a computer or if you do any kind of thing like that. That it's like you're investing in your tooling, so to say. So that's like a small thing that it's like... It goes around. It goes around. Economy and shit like that. So that was also like a thing that we were thinking about when we were choosing our tooling. For example, well, I don't think I can do that with Maya, though. If I could do that with Maya, that would be really cool. Or I'll see, like, if we do like a batch of licenses or something, like, how would that work? But I'm actually really, like, happy that I can grow in that kind of direction as well. Yeah, exactly. It's like... It's just like this thing that I always see developers discussing, like, game engines, and like, oh, you can do this with that engine, and you should work with this engine, and at the end of the day, there's like a lot of companies that are just working on Game Maker Studio and making fucking amazing games. And at the same time, no one's saying shit to those people. It's like, how I see that is you have a hammer that has different brands. And some of those hammers have different features, but at the end of the day, you're gonna hit a... oh my god, game engines is my favorite topic. Yeah, exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that it's a hammer, and at the end of the day, you're gonna get the nail in the wall anyways. So it's a game that you're making, and if you're good at it, you're good at it. If you're not, then you're not. Like Russians have this saying, if, well, to a bad dancer also his balls are an obstacle. So that's a nice thing. That's a nice thing to remember. So I never argue about those kind of things. It's just like, there's a couple things that you never argue about. Like, that's at least what my grandfather told me. Style, religion, and politics. And I'm gonna tell my grandchildren that you also don't argue about game engines. Because that's just nasty. The shape is a bit weird. Let's grab a move brush. Man, that live boolean stuff from yesterday just blew my mind. You could make stuff real quick. So just adjusting the shape. I'm also like letting this be somewhat of a organic type of shape. You need to answer a basic question. What shape is your nail? Once you figure that out, you know what hammer you need. Yeah, exactly. I hate when people choose engine and say, look at that awesome game, you can make it. Really? Just because other teams have made amazing games doesn't mean that you have the skill, resources, and the team to use the engine to the full potential. Exactly. Exactly. Dude. That's a high five right there. That's fucking awesome. Like, exactly. And exactly that comes together with the nudge nudge EA. Yeah, exactly. And they just... It's crazy. I think that... It should be a thing. Like, game engines should be... it should not be like a thing of discussion. It should more be about your ways, how you approach game design, or how you approach the development. How you approach your development. That's the question. That's where self-awareness comes in. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's good stuff. Unity Atom. Yeah, and look at Unity Atom. That's fucking awesome work, right? I don't know. I would say that it's one of the most amazing like works that I've seen so far in Unity, right? And it looks just like if you would make something in CryEngine, or if you make it in Unreal. And I see people going for Unreal and saying like, I want to learn how to make stuff amazing. Well, you're gonna go there and it's gonna be different. So it's like maybe there's some things that are consistent over everything, just like global illumination or certain things. If you understand how it works, then you can transfer that knowledge to whatever engine you're going to be working in. So yeah, that's self-awareness. Think of what do you need to do? What do you need to do? What do you need to do? What is it you're trying to achieve? What is it that you're trying to achieve? What is your nail that you're trying to hit in? Right? Just like Philip said. So if we grab an H polish, let's grab that H polish. Yeah, it's a tricky thing. I joined your guys' Discord. Oh, thank you. Do you guys also have a Discord for Rock Knight Studios? You can drop it in the here. I think I'm pointing it the right direction. I'll see it in a bit in the stream. And yeah, that's interesting discussion. This is gonna be a bit nasty here. But I'm also not too concerned about this part of the of the glove that I'm making currently. I just need to make sure that all of these edges around here are consistent, and all of this has like one type of depth. And it kind of sucks that now it has some like artifacts, but that's okay. We're gonna work it out. So I can actually turn off everything else except this. Can I? Oh yeah, that's gonna make everything else disappear. So what if I just make these parts invisible? And if I go to my mesh, yeah, this is gonna be okay. This is gonna be a bit easier to work with. Same, nice, thank you guys. Thank you Turbo Tsunami and Rock Knight Studios for joining. Actually, we might try not to share it publicly outside our streams or private conversations, because we just don't just anyone to join in, trying to build a community with people with the right attitude. I'll send the link with you privately after the stream. Yeah, that's okay. That's completely fine. I'm okay with that. You have your own ways how to build that, and that's fine. I also just sometimes I post it on Twitter, but not that much. Mostly I just talk about it here on my stream as well, because who's interested in the stuff is going to be interested there as well, or something like that. But yeah, I appreciate that. Well, most likely I can find it also on your page, right, or something like that. It should be there definitely. So this is kind of nice. Ooh. Auto Greg feature. Auto Greg feature. Let's make this just fit more in the middle. I'm gonna smooth it out a bit. What the fuck is this? Do I still have... Okay. I keep experiencing a lot of problems with the tablet drivers nowadays. They should stop pushing their stuff with the Windows Ink and shit. I mean, it's just too much already. I restarted my computer like twice in a row, or just once, and then I googled and I figured out a way how to actually restart the tablet driver, like from the services and stuff like that. If it's gonna crash, I'll show you guys how to do that as well. Or if anyone's interested in that ZBrush, no, not the ZBrush, but the Wacom driver, then like let me know. I'll show you. Otherwise, I'll keep on working. So now I'm going to try zero meshing this again. No, we don't share the link anywhere public. And send expiring links to people. Oh, okay. Might have to clean the server a bit, since there are people who joined and never posted anything. Yeah, that's a bit annoying, right? Some people do that. I'm gonna have to look through that as well. Yeah, I'm actually quite new to all the whole Discord thing, and it's like, it's a new thing for me. So I'm just trying what works, what doesn't work. What works and what doesn't work. Let's do a standard. So we have like a bit harder edge there. A bit harder edge. Page polish. But yeah, I'm really happy to be back home. Latvia was really fun. I must admit, like, was a lot of fun. I didn't expect that I would have so much fun back home again. And also was quite productive. Like, I'm glad that that also happened. Can I mask this part? Like this? Then just move this part down? Yeah, that's a thing, right? So I also am not gonna really care too much about how round this is, I guess, as I'm gonna make it just like fade to black. So it just looks like a hole. So it just looks like a hole. Let's make this a bit more even. Only expiring links. Well, yeah. Have you joined the Twitch Game Dev Discord? No. I'm also not there. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, I've been living in a quite of a bubble for a while. I've been living in quite of a bubble for a while. And I didn't know that. But I'm noticing that. Always need to find some new ways to grow. Getting out of freelance work was a bit of a hustle, so to say. But I mean, it gets all of your stuff paid. So that's the bright side of it. Discord. Ooh. 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 Nice. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. Definitely. You can even see my Discord. Sharing my private information here. Nah, I'm actually cool with that. Kinda cool. You should there, you can meet other dev streamers. Yeah, like also we had, we just tried figuring out what kind of works for our streams. Like I also try not putting too much like things around everything, because I try keeping it more just pure development. If someone's interested, someone's interested. Right? That's like one of the directions we kind of want to grow. Hashtag niche. We're the niche stream. Niche streamers. That's like gonna be the new big thing. Like in VidCon, that's like all that YouTubers are talking about, like about niches and stuff. Like I'm a VR gamer. I'm a RPG gamer kind of guy. I'm doing live blogs, and I'm doing live blogs about certain these type of things. And you know, it's pretty interesting. Oh shit, so few servers. Looks like I've spammed the chat and no one else wants to talk now. That's cool though. Like sometimes people just like join the conversation, and it's nice to talk. It's nice to talk anyways. At least for me it's okay. Like sometimes Master Yolokin comes in and he just like talks. And everyone is, I think, just sitting in like, what is this kid made of? You know? That's something interesting. Ooh. So we're gonna flip this kind of off. You know what I'm gonna do in this case? Let me just do a move. Turn this off. And if I flip this dude, I can do something like this. And then I can see it much clearer. But that would be too much. I'm actually spending too much time on this. But that's okay. I'm like figuring out, again, faster ways how to do certain things. Let's try this. that move. Nope, don't move like that. And just clip the top right there. Right there. And let's do a remesh of this dude. Hey, Brian Cleo. I don't have much to say. Well, you said cheers. That's Brian Clay. Brain Clay. So what do you study in NL exactly? I'm studying game design and production. Like that kind of stuff. But on the side, I just found passion for actual like 3D, for a 3D asset creation. And that was like my actual passion. I really started getting passionate about that, and soon, as soon as we made our company, I was just more of a pipeline kind of organizer dude. So I'm more of like a technical artist slash 3D generalist, and I want to get into a position of kind of like an art director in a way. I really like that kind of stuff. I really like working with other people and making sure that like we make something that's really cool, that is appealing to people, like working in big teams and stuff like that. Like actually the project we were working on last was one of the biggest. We had one of the biggest game collectives in Europe. We had like more than 300 people. Currently the core is 4 people. It's me, Roy, and Max and Philip. Max and Philip. Max is a concept artist, and Philip is like kind of like an intern kind of guy. I would call him like that, but he's more of like also an artist, so he's like learning stuff. And yeah, that sort of jazz. At least for now, we're just like a couple of people. But if we need to, we have quite a big network of other people that we can call to help, and I'm happy about that. I feel really blessed with the situation that we're kind of in right now, and at the same time not really. And me. Well, so who does coding? Roy does coding. Roy does coding. Roy does coding. Roy does coding. Or currently he's doing a vacation. Roy's actually having a really interesting assignment now. Like he's working on I don't think I can talk about that. You not use Maya? No, we use ZBrush. So yeah, guys, who's using Maya and ZBrush? Like raise your hands or post a comment. Are you all students? No, we've actually graduated. I'm at least doing my graduation thesis right now. Roy has graduated, and Philip is still in his studies, and Max has already graduated like 5 years. He's already been working in the industry for quite a while. Like he's been making board games and stuff like that. He's been making a lot of board games and doing like art for board games and that sort of jazz. Pretty interesting. So it's like actually we're working on so much stuff that is like everything is kind of streamlined, but at the same time there's so many things I can't really talk about, and that's ridiculous. A lot of like behind the scenes kind of stuff. Networking and getting to know people and just finding connections. Like we've been working on our network already for like 4 years, 3-4 years, something like that. And now we have quite of a network of YouTubers. We have connections in the games industry. We have connections with investors. We have connections with publishers. We have connections with a lot of people. Who knows? Who knows, man? Like, that's why I'm just taking this time. Like, I'm taking my time with this game, and I want to make something that's going to be really amazing that I can look back later on and have a good memory of this. That's like, I like games that inspire people, and I try making that as well. Like, just with this stuff, it's like, it's fun. It's fun. I hope I can inspire you guys as well, and we can all learn from each other's mistakes and share knowledge. I think that's what's really important for like small developers or just people who've started. Because in these streams, I also cover certain things that that I wanted to know as an artist, as when I started. I wanted to know a lot of things, and I just didn't have like the environment or the people around me that would actually teach me. And that's what I'm trying to give to Philip, for example. But there's other people that I've also worked with over time, but a lot of people don't have that motivation sometimes. Like Philip is motivated as fuck, and I'm motivated as fuck. So we're just getting motivated and motivating other people. So let's adjust this a bit. I think, yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm just gonna subdivide this once more and detail this a little bit. I've been talking too much, but that's okay. I actually appreciate more when I can talk to people and yeah, just connect with you guys. Yeah, same for us. We didn't have any mentors and had to figure out. Yeah, exactly. Even, dude, what is this game name that you're working on? It's called Sabotage High, and it's gonna be about school life. It's kind of like a clash in the class. Kind of like Battle Royale, but then again, no one dies, no one is the last one standing, but you can just like mess around with other people, and at the end of the day you get a grade. Just like in school, everyone gets it to the end, you live through the whole process, but how do you get through that? That's the question. If you'd like to know more, make sure to join our Discord channel, and we can talk about it a bit more. I think I even have written down like most of the stuff in our QA section. Q&A. Questions and answers. Quality assurance. But yeah, like also in school I had the same thing, that that no one really was giving anything. Like, even though it seems like, oh, you're like studying in the Netherlands or whatever, but it's teachers are still lazy. It doesn't matter where you study. It doesn't matter what you study. It's like there's always going to be these teachers that are just going to give you a little bit, just barely the direction. And then if you really want to make it somewhere, or if you really want to think about certain things, then you just need to find it yourself. That's how it works. A lot of times they say like, yeah, we're gonna give you one corner, but sometimes you don't even give me a corner. You don't even give me like a direction to the corner. You're just saying, oh, this looks cool. Yeah. And my teachers were like, some teachers have worked in like the gaming industry for a couple of years. Some people have been working in the advertising industry for a couple of years. Like Philip knows this stuff. Like, there's people who are learning a lot of stuff that are even having companies, like an audio guy, but still, like, they don't approach their students as like students. They don't want to give the knowledge, or I don't know what the problem is with that. I'm paying you for that, and you're not really giving me what I need. So that's annoying. But hey, at the end of the day, you have a choice. You can keep on using your time, or you can sit back and enjoy what kind of stuff they are giving you and not really teaching you anything at the end of the day. So I'm really glad that I've been studying games, and games have helped me all through life, just getting through. Just like music or something like that. Like, once you're going on a trip somewhere, you play with the raindrops and shit like that. Like, that's all the stuff. Yeah, because think about it. You could make more money in the industry if you could. Yeah, of course. Of course. I'm studying now and I'm shit scared about my job. My institute is that good. My teachers aren't great. Well, you know, it's if they have a good paper, then you're good. And if they have a what I say to a lot of people to take care of, once you're looking for a school, if you're looking for a school, if you're looking for something like that, check out what are the companies that they are connected with. If they're connected with other companies, then it's okay. Then it's really, there's a big chance that if you're doing good, if you're a good artist, you're going to go and have an internship in one of those companies or something like that. But again, you need money for that. You need money for that. And even at those schools, maybe those teachers are not really spending enough time with the students and whatever and whatnot. So I'm gonna make these like rubber kind of gloves. This is weird. This part was weird. But yeah, I really appreciate those kind of people, like you guys as well. That's really amazing. Like that you're trying to find your own way and you're finding your own kind of audience in a way, you know? That you figure it out yourself instead of like relying on certain things like that it's for granted or whatever. Or pay to win, you know? That kind of situations. Gotta figure out my own. Yeah, exactly. If you have a passion and the right attitude, you're gonna find a way. We all find ways like that. Maybe here, I'm gonna... This would be a bit nicer if we could do this a bit different here. I was just looking at the reference and I thought maybe we could do it a bit different. Like let's say this goes a bit here and this goes a bit here. So we have like some type of depth here as well. Come on. Auto-saving. But yeah, thanks a lot for all you guys joining in today. If you like what we're doing, make sure to hit that follow button to stay up to date with all of our news. If we start streaming or something. Also, you can check out the links in the description. You can join our Discord channel if you like to know some more about the stuff that we do. And if you would like to join into our things, what we do. If you want to know what that is, I don't know. That's up to you. I'll share a video I collaborated with one dude on a video game industry analysis in your Discord server. I think you would appreciate it, although it's very basic. That's still cool, man. I would really appreciate that. Like, to be honest, I try learning from anything that I see around me. Like, I think that there's so much things to learn because, for example, games themselves come from... Where do they come from? Like Mario or a platformer. Platformers are the most... Like, I just realized that I've been making platformers all the time. Like, if you go on a trip with a car or something like that, you always come up with, like, a way you jump with your eyes in certain ways and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Some info is better than no info. So I'm gonna keep this. Keep this nice detail here. I think this looks pretty interesting. Let's give it a little bit of a pinch in certain parts. So it looks like it's a bit more like cloth. Anyways. Be a tiny detail. And later we're gonna use these hands for the other characters as well. So let's do a clay buildup just a bit here. Nice. Nice songs. Let's go and use a pinch brush. But yeah, I'm really glad that I can be able to talk to you guys here and that all of you guys are like actually giving some more information and like we can all share things that we've experienced through our lives in the industry. Imagine like how much actually knowledge we have inside of this stream right now. There's 13 people watching, and all of you have, most likely most of you have been working with certain programs or with certain things, and that's knowledge that is together with all the stuff. I don't know how much knowledge experience you have in the business side of things, but since I don't find anything on this topic online, did the research, and no one then did proper video game industry structure analysis. Yeah, see? Be right back. Alright, man. I'll see you in a bit. That's alright. That's okay. Yeah, let's just edit this a little bit. Just a basic normal map. Everyone kind of relies on feeling. I think just the big companies really rely on like a lot of data and stuff like that, that they really look through that. And that's, I think that it's a mix of things. You need to find a mix of your own stuff that you want to do. What I mean with that is you can rely on analytics. You can rely on certain algorithms. Of course, it does give you certain results, right? But when it comes to certain other things, you just need to kind of feel it, or you need to have sauce. You need to have sauce. What I call sauce. You need to have sauce for it. And if you don't have sauce, you don't have sauce. Hey, definitely not Rudolph, dude. I'm sorry I haven't replied you. I saw like you texted me on Discord. I'll reply you after the stream. I've been a bit busy today. Thanks a lot for joining in, man. Thanks a lot for joining in, man. So let's turn off this ghosting. So I think these are going to be some nice gloves for him. And I think I can just take this off of the list as well. The gloves are done. So the next thing is, let's do shoes. And I'm slowly working up to the last part of this. Having fun today. Like, today is a really nice day. I'm enjoying myself and actually working a lot on these cool characters, on the pipelines and that sort of things. I'm just really excited. I'm excited to finish my graduation. It's about time. It's about time. I think a lot of people have been waiting for that. Actually, I'm gonna remove this like that, perhaps? Yeah, actually. I'm gonna try out something new. I know that I'm gonna get the exact same thing in the end that I have with all the previous models, but I'm just trying out some small things as I'm making guidelines for my artists, for my future artists. I'm learning how to transfer my knowledge. 0.002. Let's see how much this looks like. Hey, this is perfect. Let's extract this. But yeah. Thank you for joining in, all of you guys. If there's someone new here, if you like what we're doing, make sure to hit that follow button. Also check out the links in the description. You can share this stuff with your friends if anyone's interested in game development or how you make art, so we can all grow. Alright, so this is kind of okay-ish. Well, it always makes this interesting edge here. If you like want to smooth it, it looks like ass. So what I do, let's go zero mesh this. Oh boy. Oh boy. So yeah, pipeline documents. Who's excited about pipelines? Who's excited about pipelines? Well, I am. I know that for sure. Let's do a little bit back, and I'm gonna give it some more room to work with. Let's say 7. So it's gonna be 3.5 for both meshes, 3.5K. Sometimes I need to look into that as well. So I want to preserve this kind of hard edgish a little bit. But yeah, I'm doing great. I'm enjoying my time back here, and I'm having a good time. Having a good time. Oh, nice. Thank you for tweeting about this, man. Definitely not Rudolph. Definitely not tweeting about us. Thank you, man. Alright, so this is kind of done. Let's divide this. Let's divide this. And yeah, slowly we're also thinking about our like release dates and announcements and that sort of thing, and it's interesting. It's interesting. I can't wait for this stuff. Can you explain what goes on after this modeling, the workflow before the actual game is developed? Well, I can tell you how we're gonna finish this model, but for the next, you're gonna have to join in the streams this week. What is gonna be the next part? We're going to be working on the low poly model. Then we're going to figure out how we're gonna do the UVs. It's already figured out how we do that, but we're gonna do UVs, and then we're gonna do texturing. Then we do substance materials for these guys, and afterwards we do animation once it's hooked up to a rig. So if anyone's interested in rigging, let me know. No problem, it's important for people to know about this. Yeah, exactly. Thanks guys. So I need an inflat brush. And let's just go ahead and make this a bit. So I think I'm gonna look through the reference. All of these guys have the same kind of boot, so I'm gonna give them like some kind of generic kind of work boot look. Let's inflate these sides here. Make sure that it's consistent around. So here, let's just smooth it. Alright, and let's do a Damien standard around here. Yeah, thank you, man, so much. I really appreciate that. Matthew, me rigging, dude. Fans choice is gonna come back next week. We're gonna do fans choice again from next week. The Spar for 300. Thank you for joining in. No surrender, no retreat, man. If you're a fan of a 300, Sparfa. Sorry, I forgot to ask. What exactly do you need for Maya? I'm still fairly new to it. Been using it since November and mostly for modeling. Yeah, I'm looking for people who are doing modeling in Maya, sculpting in ZBrush, texturing in Substance Painter, and yeah, I'm looking for people who do these kind of things. If you're that kind of person, let me know. Maya is Bay. Nano FX. Thank you for VFX. Nano VFX, thanks for joining in today. Maya is Bay. Oh, guys, like, thank you for showing so much love. Oh, thanks for joining back, Rock Knight Studios. So yeah, it's like, I'm just looking for people who could help me out a little bit with my research, which is just, I'm making guidelines for the models that we're making. And if you guys are interested in how like bigger studios work, or just you want to make some portfolio work, nothing wrong with Blender. I'm that kind of person, but still need practice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, practice it. Of course, Matthew, you're already on top of my list, dude. I make characters if that's okay. Do you use Turbo Tsunami? Do you use what kind of programs do you use? Use Maya to to do all the stuff. So I'm looking for people who are interested in helping us developing our pipeline a bit. And learning certain things. I'll share a little bit of our tooling, and we can share knowledge together. If you wanna grow, when this game is gonna be out, you're gonna be able to say, like, maybe you made an asset for this game. I'm gonna feature you in in our credits. Pizza is life. Pizza time. So let's do something like this, and let's move this down a little bit so it's more consistent around the whole thing. Actually, like, working with other people has helped me so much just to grow myself, just to grow how I should approach other people. I use Maya then Mudbox for any adjustments to make it look more organic. Yeah, that's also a nice way. They're pending for more than a week. Emotes got accepted. Dude, that's really cool. I actually have I have some cool stuff that we've made before. Like, we've made expressions for our characters, and I want to put those as emotes on our Discord server. I think I'm gonna do that. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. So let me... Oop. Damien standard. Let's just give it a bit more definition here. Could even use a chisel brush, but that's... I'm limiting myself a little bit as well. Alright, that's gonna be cool. I'm also gonna turn off that transparency. It messes with me. Hey, thanks for the follow. Yeah, exactly. That's cool. I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see that. All right, now let's make this part here. So this is going to be like the tongue of the shoe. So let's go ahead and extract this. Let's see how this works. Oh, of course, there's more. There's always more things to take care of. All right, and the thickness. Yeah, let's just check the thickness. Let's do 0.0015. Let's extract this. I can't wait until we raid someone tomorrow and use our new emote. Oh, that's cool. That sounds cool. Like, how does that kind of stuff work? I know I got raided a couple of times here, but I really don't know how that works. So it's like a bunch of people, like, just watch a stream or something and they do something with it. I feel like an old man with this sometimes. I feel like a really old man. Oh, you haven't raided? No, not yet. But I think that could be a cool thing. At least it sounds cool. It sounds funny. We're planning to release on PC, Steam. Most likely we're gonna be on all of the most popular web shops, like web shops, if you could call that, like web shops, like Itch, Game Jolt, and GOG. At least that's what we're planning. Also Switch, and yeah, but mainly first PC. PC is gonna be a first platform that we're gonna aim for. But if we could make it to Switch, that's gonna be fucking crazy stuff. If anyone has a Switch here, shout out. I use GOG, so that's good. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna try reaching out to as much like PC platforms as we possibly can, like if I can call them PC platforms. But everything is kind of leading to Steam, I guess. Everything kind of leads to Steam at the end of the day. Let's remesh this. Let's remesh this. Remesh, inflat. Oh, that's gonna be too much. Just in the middle of a bit. Oop. Yeah, this is gonna be too much already. I'm gonna leave it like this, actually. There could be a little bit of depth, but let's see. I'm gonna readjust this shoe shape. That's this extract. We have another. Oh, look at that. If I solo this, this is interesting. Let me do quick poly groups, auto groups, and let's do subtool. Let's check what got split. Split the groups, so I can delete these things. That's even a lot of juice. Merge down. Split, merge down. Okay. What is this? And this is the inner piece. Alright, that's cool. I got all this jazz. And also let's add that the soul. Where am I scrolling? Where did it go though? Can I copy this? This is strange. I just lost the subtool. Well, crowdfunding can be tricky. It's a pretty cool thing to help your friends streamers to meet new streamers. Not just type raid username in the chat and automatically everyone in the chat will be added to the raiding party and you'll switch to that stream. Oh, okay. Is this your first game? Yeah. Then unless you're sure you'll get crowdfunding from family, friends. Yeah, it can be tricky. You need to set up like well, okay, how this worked a couple of years ago, at least crowdfunding, is like, at least the friends that I know that have reached out to 100,000 like downloads, not 100,000 downloads, but 100,000 dollar Kickstarters, they have been making, they make a kind of a campaign, and they keep building like an audience through their mailing lists. And once they reach like a certain amount of people who've joined their mailing list, then they go live with their Kickstarter, and then they just keep reaching out more and more people. Like, it depends. You need to make a campaign. Always work on like an angle. Don't just make a Kickstarter and think that, oh, I'm gonna make a lot of money out of it, or anything. Like, people need to know that. It's like, it's just like releasing a game. It's just like releasing anything. It's just like having a campaign for a person who's gonna run for mayor. It's like, at least I see it like that. Just like releasing a game or something like that. Because you have positive. Yeah, it perhaps would be. It's like, it's tricky. You need to look from other angles. You need to look at what are other people also doing. Maybe even a publisher would be good. Better make a great game. Yeah, that's also like a thing. Need to do some research and find a way for you to grow as a studio, for you to grow as a person, and what really fits around you. If you're indie, then I think that's what really makes you distinct. And this is actually what I've been looking in Latvia. I really like to see like individual businesses, if I can call it like that, like or if you go to one cafe, you're gonna have this type of food. If you're gonna go to another cafe, you're gonna have another type of food, and each of them is really like authentic. You're looking for that authenticity, you know. A constant communication with the audience. That's also important. Exactly. You need to find your own right funding mix. You need to find your own work kind of mix. You need to find your marketing mix or whatever. Like, you need to find your mixes. Devolver Digital has really good GDC talk on publishing for indie. Worth checking out if interested. You likely will not be able to handle it yourself at this moment. Yeah, exactly. Because at some point you need to scale up. If you have like a bigger audience, if you're aiming for a bigger audience or big audiences, if you will like want to make big money, you need to have a team that can support these things. And that's why I think like networking and that sort of things is really important, because there's people that have more knowledge than you have ever like imagined, and you can even have friends that have that, and you can all like work together in that kind of way, and that's really mind-blowing. For me at least, that's just blowing my mind. And I'm really working a lot on this shoe. Let's just finish this guy then. Let's do one more pass. I'm gonna do like one more subdivision level, and I'm gonna find my... So what are these things? But this is different than this one, right? And I still have my gloves. Where do I have my gloves? Nice. Let's also rename these, because I'm already starting to clutter this up. Gloves. Extract can be gone. Then we have another extracted hand. Just a second. What is this extract? Let me just do transparency. Oh, okay, that's like an inverted kind of thing. Delete. Better build up skills and prepare for serious project. I get my enough experience by going to jams and making my project, and you need to think if it's worth failed Kickstarter on your resume. Yeah, that's true. It might be good if you can prove you learned from it, but it can be bad too. Exactly. Like it can be a learning curve. I better see if I can make something for the thing I started before jumping into the marketing and stuff. Yeah, just make something that's great. Just like you said, I talked to you before on Discord, and you said that this is like your portfolio, like you're really a solid portfolio piece. Then make sure that it is like that. Otherwise, if you're going to start spending time on thinking about other things, well, okay, you need to think about how you're going to fund it, how you're going to like actually get it somewhere. But at least for us, it's a thing that we always wanted to be like a quite big gaming studio. We want to reach out to more people, and we want to be outsourcing to other people, and that's why we have steps by steps that we're trying to reach up. Just make something that is great. Stay in your own lane. Stay in your own lane. Do the stuff that you like, and you're gonna find ways how to sell it, how to get it somewhere. And keep talking to people. Keep seeing what people actually need from your thing, in a way. How you can approach more people with that. But that's a good question. I know, of course. Make something that is great. Okay, I'm gonna shut up for a bit. Nah. Make Russian hats. Russian hats are just great. Let me just make sense a little bit out of this. So I'm gonna keep this. So we have the shoes, we have the gloves, we have the brows. We have the merged mesh hat. He looks like a garbage disposal dude. Well, this is hat. This is hat. And we have the shoe sole as well. Ooh, nice. I think this is going to be the perfect way how to make shoes nowadays. Let me just delete these. I don't think I'm going to need these ever again. But just to be safe, let's keep that. So hat 1, this can go. So we have an extract. This is going to be, let's rename this. Ooh, new jobs on ArtStation. New jobs on ArtStation. Let's, oh, you guys don't even see that. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't even know, like the Photoshop window I have there, that always masks my my incoming emails. I always like see an email pop up. So that's cool. This is gonna be hat detail, and I'm also going to just make sure that these are also properly layered in a way. Let's move the hair up. Let's move the hair up. Let's move the nose up. Mustache. So let's make sure that everything is kind of in a nice place. And the hat. Also, let's move it a little bit above these shoes. Let's rename the shoes. Shoes base. It's hard to know what you have to do if you don't have the experience yet, so just do the best you can at the moment. Don't shy away from challenges and build your game. You don't like to play yourself. That's a good formula in the first game, in my opinion, but try to keep it feasible. Exactly. You need to keep it feasible. And okay, this is actually a really nice topic that we've picked up, and I think yeah, like let's just keep talking about this. I have a lot of points about this as well. So as a game designer, as a game development studio, I think you should be focusing on making something small, which is a great experience and that you can ship. And yeah, feasible. Don't have too much on your plate. Make sure that you can actually eat it. And build a game you don't want to play. in somewhat way, yeah. And make it simple. Make it simple. But also, if I approach games as artwork, and so I look from more of an artist's perspective, and I'm gonna explain how I look at that as well. So if you have if you're an artist, if you've started some certain things, you need to make sure that you finish it. Make sure that all of that stuff is finished. Back again, like you need to have something that is feasible. Shoes detail. As I'm renaming these things, I need to start sculpting something, then it's going to be a bit easier for me to talk as well. So yeah, like you need to be able to work on certain things, finish those things, be a you said build a game you don't want to play. Build a game you want to play. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. No, you wrote build a game you don't want to play. Oh, I said that. I'm sorry. No. I actually don't. I don't mean like that. You need to make something you want to play. In a way. You also need to find how you can reach out to certain people. Maybe sometimes some small things you're not gonna like in your game. Just like with the artwork. Let me get back to that conversation. that if you're an artist, it's important to finish things, and if you finish things, then you can move on to the next artwork. And I think as a game developer, as a game studio, you should also approach it like that. That you learn something and you understand that you've learned, and move on and make something new. And don't get stuck in certain places, because it's fun to make certain things, but you want to finish stuff, and it's important to finish things. As artwork, like if you're gonna be making one painting, sometimes you can learn so much more if you make 5 smaller paintings, and you just figure out how to approach it. Like that's how like sculptors, or that's how I learned how to sculpt. I just sculpted some small pieces like noses or like or like ears, eyes, eye sockets, and certain parts, and then you put it together, and then you have something bigger. You just build your capacity slowly, right? Just like we're doing here. Slowly, we're building all the assets, and we're gonna get where we want to get. I have no pressure at all. Well, there is pressure, of course, in life. I'm getting older and all that stuff, but what I mean with that is that I want to make the best possible thing that I can possibly make. I don't want to be stuck in certain other parts, like just making something that I'm not really happy with, right? Let's extract this. Oh. But what I need to extract is just this part. Do this. Oh. Alright, and let's extract this. So this is going to be our t-shirt. Afterwards I'm just going to make one mesh out of this, just like with the other characters. I'm going to try making like just one side of the mesh. So let's extract this on a bit thicker 1.1000002. Let's see, how thick is this gonna be? Let's accept this. It's gonna make this is gonna be like the base of this. Go ahead and remesh this actually. Geometry and zero mesher. Zero mesher is just like fucking amazing. Anyway, I'll link it again. Our game is in alpha stage, still work in progress. That's cool. That's cool. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, and even in the alpha stage, it looks great, and I think like it's nice and playable. It's nice and playable. I'm the type of person that hates myself for one thing. I'm making a project that I love, but time to time I think, whoa, I should really take time to make a shooter now. I made a rig, time for a melee combat. Well, see, you're kind of trying to specialize in that thing, and it's good to specialize in things, but if you're like a developer, like if you're an indie, you need to understand that your development hats are gonna change a lot over time, and it's important to know what kind of hat you're using at which time. Like if you have a marketing hat, if you have a developer hat, if you have a financing hat, if you have a vision hat, what are you strong at? Maybe through all of this you figured out, oh, I'm really good at making these models with the hands and all that kind of stuff, and 5 years later you're just doing that, and you're the best person that is doing that. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Cool. So it's like, so that's kind of how I think about it. That's kind of how I think about it. Let's go ahead and just like a divide on this. I'm gonna make it a bit smoother. Ooh, making nipples. Ooh, Mickey Mouse. Ooh. Back at them with the white bands. Let's go ahead and but what if I don't know what I'm good at? Universe is in the background, bacon flying around. I would like that. Do you want to become a game dev, or are you already a game developer? So if you don't know what you're good at, scratch a lot of surfaces and smell what it is. Scratch this, scratch that, scratch that. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. And what are you good at? Try being the middle fish in the pond. If you're a middle fish in the pond, if you position yourself like that, then it's a bit easier to do certain things, in my opinion at least. So let's isolate this part. Let's isolate this extraction, and let's go ahead and I'm gonna mask this for now. Actually, I would like to have this extract as well, so I can actually see how I make my mask here. So this is gonna be a bit bigger. Go ahead and make this make this a bit spicier. Spicy chili! Spicy chili! Shout out, spicy chili! A year of disappointment and unfinished, not even prototypes. Yeah. Here's something that I saw through school and work. Good gameplay can trump almost anything. In some cases, having cubes for graphics can work. Yeah, some games work with cubes. Look at Senor Twisted Arbasio. Here's a high five. Long time no see, dude. I'm happy to see you here. So yeah, it's like I'm doing really good. We recently actually got back from I was having a small break of going back to my home country and working on my graduation thesis. I'm gonna get my bachelor's this year. Woo! I'm gonna get my bachelor's this year. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm gonna do minus. Let's do it like this and let's extract this part. Yeah, man, everyone's fucking awesome here. Thanks a lot for all of you guys being here. Keep being positive. Keep being positive. If you like what we're doing, make sure to hit that follow button and stay up to date with our streams and keep being positive. Prototype stuff till you get it right. Yeah, exactly. And like, I really kind of like the approach that our school had in the beginning, like the school that I went to, Saxion, that for the first 2 years, you're able to look at the whole development process. You do projects with other people, and you get to polish your skills in classes, and it grows, and it grows up, and you manage to scratch certain surfaces. But what would be cool if a school would have a system where if you... Let me invert this mask. Can I invert this? Yeah, exactly. That you scratch all those surfaces and you figure out what you want to do already, and you could be able to just specialize in that way. And that would be really cool if you could do that. Ooh, I'm just a student. That's really cool. Then make sure to join our Discords. You can share your stuff and get good feedback. Good feedback. Like Matthew, shout out. We have like some nice people posting stuff, and we just like to share our work. So let's see how this is going to extract now. Made the mask. Took me some time, right? So let's do 0.01. Oh, did you hear that sound? I think that's gonna fuck some things up. Yo! Yeah, man. We do that, Jazz. Discord. Oh, what is this? What is this in my invitation to? Launched my Discord app. I'm gonna check out where is this going. How are you doing, Arbasio? How's your stuff? Tell us. I hope you can tell us about your new stuff. Just saw your website. Cool stuff. Nice. I'm really excited to see that. Can I tell who you're working with? Who's working on that stuff? New trailer for the show I work has been released. Dude, share that, share that, share that. I want to see this. I want to see this. I really want to see that, dude. I think that's gonna be some really amazing stuff. 005. Shit, man. Fuck, I'm happy for you, man. 0.0075. Let's do this. Alright, let's accept that. Let's accept this. What is this? Is he pooping? Let's find where this comes from. So we have some interesting artifacts. Let's go ahead and give it polygroups. I can kind of openly talk about it now. Dude! Tell us! Tell us. Tell us. Tell us. I really want to know. And everyone else also wants to know. I bet everybody wants to know. Yeah, thanks a lot for all you guys following us today. You guys are amazing. Keep being positive. Here's a high five. DreamWorks animation video. Dude, yes, yes, yes. Holy my god, dude. Rocky and Bullwinkle? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? That's awesome. Dude, that's so cool. I can't express like my happiness. Like, I'm just gonna sit back here and let you talk now. Dude, fucking awesome. Truly fucking awesome. I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up. I wanna talk to you about that. I wanna check that. I'm gonna check it after the stream. What you guys been cooking, and I really want to see that. Yeah, really nice style. I just saw like some small pieces. Is that you, Jesus? Jesus, Frank? Jesus, Art Basio? Jesus, man? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? That's amazing. That's truly amazing. That's fucking great. My hat is off. Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, of course, dude. That's like, that's amazing stuff. That's truly amazing. Like, extract? No, I need to split this. That's like, I remember you talking to me before about the stuff, and let's have a beer. Still in van. Ooh. Oh wait, you guys are like in the same place? Forget about me, Brain Clay. Oh, tell me, what's up, Brain Clay? What kind of stuff do you do? Yeah, I'm interested because like you have an interesting name as well. So do you also make like clay for other people's brain? Tell us. He's one of the best zebra sculptors I know. Dude, share your work. Like don't be shy. Drop a link to your portfolio or something. I would like to see that. Cuz I'm also just like, I'm a newbie. I'm a newbie at this. A lot of times I just feel like I'm not really sure what I'm doing, especially now when I'm back from a while. It's interesting. It's interesting to see what I'm doing for myself. So let's also do a remesh on this. Is this remeshed already? I think I did that. Yeah, weird groups. Let's do like this, and let's do a split. And then I'm like, oh, I need to like be careful with my stuff, what I'm saying here. I don't have a lot of stuff up to date posted, not much in these days. Well, still, dude. Ooh, those anatomy sculpts though. I'm gonna have some fun time watching you. Thank you for joining in, man. Like, all of you guys, like, thank you for joining. If anyone else also has some stuff that you would like to share, that you can share with others, make sure to just drop something in. Yeah, as well. Like, you can share your stuff. You can share your stuff. Also on our Discord chat, we have, oh, group split. Nice. That we can, we share each other's work and stuff like that, and we have a special section for that. So, adult short. Let's... So you guys have worked together before, Art Basio and Brain Clay? Yeah, that's some next level stuff, right? I'm ashamed sometimes. I could have been doing so much greater as well. I should have just focused more on certain things, but I'm happy with where I am. And I'm happy to see you guys like joining me and watching me as well doing this stuff. Like, why wouldn't you? And following. I will follow you as well. Definitely. Thank you guys for sharing your stuff here. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate all of you guys being here. I really... Look at that, he has an Oculus. Let's get rid of those. Let's get rid of that Oculus. Best sculptor I know. Man. That's awesome. I can't wait to look at your stuff. I just want to like check out all the stuff, but I can't really right now. But that's why you share your stuff here, and I can check it out. I haven't streamed in... must be years now. How come, dude? I miss your streams, senor. I would like to watch them as well. I teach at VFS. I taught Art Basio. Dude, so you're a teacher? Thank you. Thank you for joining. That's awesome. That's really awesome. So what kind of like stuff have you done before as well? Like, because I see like you have your personal stuff more there, right? Well, of course I appreciate that as well. But like, what kind of stuff have you been working on? Like outside, or you just like teach? I'm interested. I'm interested. Just drag this. Actually, should have like made this. Gizmo time. Gizmo, gizmo, gizmo. Can I... this? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Time and work, I enjoyed it, but it was often hard for me to find the drive after a day of work. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Like sometimes I struggle finding water in my room. Have a small sip. Did you get a chance to see the new features of ZBrush 2018? Dude, yes, I did. And I'm actually really happy that they've released an update for that. I bought the ZBrush, like this ZBrush version, like R8 B2. I have that, and I bought it like a couple of months ago. So I actually got the license for 2018 as well. And I'm gonna update in next week or something like that. I'm looking forward for that. I'm really looking forward for that. I want to try out some cool stuff. I want to try out some interesting things. I mean, it's fucking great stuff. They just keep surprising me every year. Every year, like, all the features are just like, what? What? But at the same time, understand that there's already people that are working in the industry with that, and that even blows my mind even more. Deformers? Yeah. I did contract work prior to my teaching job, but nothing I'm allowed to talk about. Been teaching for over 13 years now, so mostly I just do ZBrush and some Substance Painter with my students. The likeness sculpts I do with my students are the only ones I usually get any polish on. Wow. Dude, you have a lot of knowledge most likely then. That's amazing. Thank you for being a teacher then. I hope you hear that a lot. That's awesome. Yeah, it's out already. 2018 is out already. I just need to get it. Like, I just need to download it and just install it. Like, I haven't gotten to that point. As I'm, like I said, I'm working on my graduation thesis. Like, that's my big cornerstone right now that I'm like trying to get rid of in my life. Cornerstone of my life? Is that a thing? That's not a cornerstone of my life. I would say it's more of like a thing that I need to just get it away. Ms. Gavin, is there any 3D modeling software you would suggest to use for a beginner? Yeah, start with Blender. Start with Blender, or start with something that is simple with primitives that lets you understand how to build shapes, how to understand like shapes and stuff like that. What about brain clay? What would you recommend? Would you recommend someone to just jump in with something big or start with something smaller? I would. Where's Master Yolokin? Master Yolokin had a really great tutorial on Maya. I think it's important to start somewhere. It's important to start somewhere. If you're alone, if you're at home, I think Blender would be a nice approach. Blender is a nice approach as like that has a big community. Well, others also have a big community, but I think with Blender you can do a lot of cool stuff. Render things and do a lot of other things as well. Basically, you can fit your whole pipeline in there. Imagine that. Imagine that. So I'm gonna pull this a bit. So this kind of goes like that. Let's remesh this a bit. Not sure. If you don't plan to buying software, think about it. Think about it if you want to get put in jail for life for pirating software. Well, it depends if what you use it for. Well, I always recommend foundation art skills, either working with a pencil on paper or sculpting tools like maybe Sculptress or Blender, but I actually don't recommend dealing with concept like line flow till you can observe forms well. Yeah, that's a great advice. Yeah, if you have like good fundamental knowledge about things, how things work, that's really good. Just like I recently was to this lecture from Martin Verhoeven. He's like a sculptor for a lot of things. Like he's done a lot of sculptures for Hasbro, for certain movies, and like also sculpting. He's been sculpting for a long time. Maybe you know that guy. Maybe I'm just not pronouncing him correctly. But yeah, what he said is also like he spent a lot of time just learning the basic stuff. If you got the basics, then it's a bit simpler afterwards. You know how that stuff works. And that's important. So what I'm gonna do with this, for now I'm just gonna make a shape here. Just gonna start like building up this, because I don't make it as a separate object or something. In this case I want it to be like just one mesh. This is alright. Just like that. Symmetry is as well a bit. Have like so this is actually going to be much further. And get back that symmetry. Kind of a big collar, so they have like these weird ass like coats. Smooth it a bit. Let's remesh this. So yeah. Actually have some stuff. Alright. See you, Rock Knight Studios. Here's a high five. You guys check out also their streams. They also stream development of their 2 games that they're working on right now. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Keep being positive. And if let's work on this a bit. Maybe I shouldn't even like divide it so much. But yeah, what was the name again? Let me look up just for a second. Let me find that. Maybe you've heard about him. I'm gonna follow you here as well, as I'm in ArtStation. Let me look. I'm actually following him, but I need to look that up in my profile. Followers, following. Can I see following? And where is he? Control F. What? Really? How can I... Where is it? Thomas. Alright, this is kind of weird. Let me Google him. Yep, found him. Like, yeah, I am following this guy. What the fuck? Couldn't find him in my following, in my followers. So I evidently want to learn a traditional tool for production work. Oh, yeah, here you go. You can check this guy out. I was listening to a lecture from this dude, and he's also like real great at what kind of stuff he does, and he just like keeps pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and he has 2 kids even. I just need to finish my chicken AI and I'll basically have my game done. That's what you think. Yeah, and I actually talked to this guy, and he doesn't even think about marketing or anything. He just makes it. He just makes stuff constantly. I mean, great work. Fucking great work. Fucking great work. Yeah, like even you've heard about him. That's like even that just makes me understand that he has like quite of a reputation around the world. He's Dutch, I think. He was Dutch. He is Dutch. Like the stuff that he showed us during his lecture was also pretty interesting. How like, well, I already understood the workflow, but I was just interested like how he gets his clients and how does he approach like how does he approach that? What is his day-to-day stuff, you know? Because I'm interested in what, like, if you've gotten to that point, what is your daily routine? How do you get to that point? Do you like for example, for you, Brainclay, you could probably already have a ticket, but I'll have an extra ticket for Avengers at TM at Metro on release day if you want it. Ooh, dude, that's amazing. So, for example, for you, Brainclay, how do you approach your day-to-day work? Do you have like certain exercises in ZBrush that you do, like to just like warm up, or do you just like jump into something and like try figuring out how it works, or how do you approach your work like that? I would like to know that. Like, as you're here, I would like to ask you these kind of questions, if you don't mind, of course. If you don't mind, I would like to know that. You're getting old, like going to sleep. Yeah, I understand that, like routine, for example. I've noticed that routine really helps me to keep everything kind of in check. Kind of in check in a way, like not in check, but in like that's why I started streaming, because as we're independent, I understood that some kind of schedule or certain things that like we stick to is really important, and streams are something that helps me in that kind of way. That I'm constantly just I know that there are people that are counting on me that I'm gonna be here and that we can grow. certain things. And that really kind of helps me. That really kind of helps me. So let's do a Damien standard. So yeah, thanks a lot for all you guys being here. If you like what we're doing, make sure to hit that follow button. Also check out the links in the description if you want to follow us on other social media to see how we're doing and keep being positive. Thank you guys. Thank you guys, you're great. Whoa. Huh, fortunately, again, don't get the sort of day I would want if I had a preference. Alright. If I would have the preference. But if I could, I would probably treat most days with a warm-up in something related to a skill I want to improve. I would do anatomy studies and such right now, or experiment with a new tool and get into a bigger project or a longer study through the day. Oh, that's actually interesting, yeah, like... That's like what I'm doing with my research paper right now. That I want to get more into actually documenting certain things, and that really helps me. That I have like a small break of writing stuff down, what I've done, and just practicing certain things. But I want to get back into a point where I'm more playful with actual modeling, with actual like rigging, for example. That I would like to make some smaller things, like have some sort of like a playground time for myself, where I'm like, okay, today I'm gonna be spending 2 hours. I'm gonna make like a robot sculpt, or I'm going to make a small animation for a frog, just as a like an example. Like that's something that I'm thinking about, like that would be cool. And eventually even perhaps, well, no, most likely I wouldn't stream that. I wouldn't even maybe share that, but just as something small where to grow. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Yeah, so how do you guys approach that? Like how do you guys get to that point where you actually learn something new, or you figure out how to push yourself further? How does your daily life kind of get influenced by that? How do you combine those things? I think also like for a new artist, it's like interesting to know that how do you do that? At least for me, it's like always been an interesting question to know that from others. So this I'm actually gonna let it hang. Just need to make like a nice kind of hard edge there. Clay buildup. Let me do some clay buildup. Yeah, I like to do small speed studies. I would say always challenge yourself. Don't get stuck in your comfort zone. Like, I'm actually going to show you guys. What do you think? Like, for example, sometimes I do experiments with like some real-time rendering. Like if a new program comes out or something like that. Like I've been working in a Marmoset toolbag. I really like Marmoset toolbag. Like one of the greatest tools. If you are not using that, or if you don't know what it is, make sure to go check that out. Like they have a website on Marmoset. Marmoset.co. .co. How do you call that? And that's like something amazing that I've been looking into. Let me open a file. Recent GI room, bake widget animated fox. Oh, cloth test. That's gonna make my computer explode right now. Test render kendama. Level scene. Oh. No. That's the fox scene. Let me grab that again. And this was the light test. This looks like really overblown, but I'm just like experimenting with how like light works inside of this software. This is gonna lag like fuck. Now they have like lights, so I'm just experimenting with the certain ways how certain things work in this. Can I play this? Let's make it a rocket. Something like this. But I still haven't gotten to the point where I would like this. I actually would like to do some previous tricks with rendering that I've done and like just make a small GIF out of this. And this took me like 20 minutes. 20 minutes like a couple of nights ago. So I was like, yeah. And now I just want to finish it, put it on ArtStation, and that's it. Like I've also on ArtStation I've done a lot of like GI tests and all that kind of stuff, and I really like these kind of small speed things. Hey, wait. Hat? Shoes? I only have the outfit left. But tomorrow I think I'm going to be working on a different character. Tomorrow we're going to be already working on something else. Or the retopo for this. Let me remesh this real quick. And remesh. Okay, I'm using the keyboard. Anyone noticed it? Wait, one big and two meh, but that's what I like. But finishing them, I can let one of the little ones if I can let one of the little ones if I don't like it, but the other two I finish it. Okay, I'm using the keyboard. Anyone know? Like, that's alright. Yeah, like, yeah, but don't juggle too much things, right? I have noticed that I get lost sometimes with that juggling stuff. I get lost with juggling stuff. But hey, thanks a lot for all you guys joining in today. Feels really awesome. Like you guys been blowing up the chat today. Thank you guys. Here's a high five. So tomorrow we're gonna do some more stuff like this. I should have. Okay. Let me just go back a little bit. Remesh this again. Yeah, I have to do a lot of small test projects, even just to prep for a class and such, though teaching others is probably the way I learn the most. Yeah, and that's really cool, like, that's how I learned the most as well. I try looking at other things that I try looking at, like, stuff that I've done before, and I kind of continue in the direction, and then I try looking up people who are bigger than me, and a bit smaller than me, and I go back and forth. Yeah, I have to do a lot of... Yeah. Alright, man. Be right back. I'll see you in a bit then. Thanks for all you guys joining in today. And thanks a lot for everyone for the warm welcome yesterday. That was really amazing, guys. Thank you for being here. If there's anyone new here, make sure to hit that follow button. Also check out the links in the description if you're interested in what we're doing. You can see all the jazz that we're working on our social media and everywhere else. Let's just pull this bit down. I can also just and you gotta be in all the way. To be invested in the stuff that you do. That's true though. I don't know. I don't know what I would be doing if I wouldn't be that invested in the stuff that I do. That would be terrible. That would be terrible. Alright. And slowly getting there. Move this. About Marmoset, I'm loving it. I'm not very used to the website viewer, but There are a few things that I haven't gotten in the models before become horrible, but I see how it works in real time. At the same time, I'm modeling it and texturing it. Great tool. Yeah, it's like more of a visualizing tool. It's also great for baking. Like it's just getting better at certain things that they offer. It's for me right now, I don't want to put it in my pipeline. I know that it's good for visualizations and that sort of thing, but I kind of do the same with the Unity already for a long time. So I just stick with what I'm good for right now. But at the same time, I learn it, and the way of Marmoset, the way of Marmoset has also taught me a lot of things inside of Unity. Like that introduced me to PBR. Actually, like that was one of the things that I hey thanks for being back. I'm doing a GoFundMe to buy Keyshot. I really want to use it for my ZBrush pipeline. Dude, throw in a link. People are doing like a crowdfunding for themselves. Like, let's see if someone wants to help. Maybe I want to help you. I would like to help you, dude. Make sure to throw that link in here. I'm gonna try helping you as well. I'm gonna try helping you, man. Don't... What is weary? I don't know the word weary. What do you mean? Alright. Let me do this as well here. Just make it a bit straighter. We're just gonna keep it like this here. Let's try remeshing this, and I'll do 7.5. Let's see. Let's remesh that. No link for that here. Your stream, man. Thanks though. No, like, give me a link in the chat, like in a whisper. Whisper me that. I'm gonna buy some sandwich. Enjoy, Matthew. I'll see you in a bit. I hope I'll see you today. Share that picture of the sandwich. But yeah, like, I would like to check out, like, why not? Okay, let me go back. Let's do just 8. I think that's gonna be a bit nicer. 8 is gonna be a bit nicer. So sometimes I just I work around the reference that Max has made me. I try making some certain things that are a bit different sometimes. So now this guy has like I need to build like a thing that just the same way how I did it for a teacher that we made before. Like this guy. This guy has this type of thing here. So I would like to have that as well here on just one side. But first things first, I want to finish these sides and just work on the overall like shape. Just finish it nicely. Divide this. Let's divide this. Just polish this here. Yeah. So let's go ahead and grab a move brush. Like, just for sculpting these characters, I'm kind of okay. I know I could be a bit faster with certain things, but the skills that I have, I'm satisfied with what I can make. So far, all the characters, like, we made 4 characters in 4 days, something like that, right? That was pretty crazy. Oh, thank you, Ardbasio, for sharing that. Yeah, thank you, Ardbasio. Definitely. Definitely. Of course, I will. I appreciate all of you guys. Like, I remember who I can ask for certain help, because soon I'm gonna need that help, as I'm gonna be working on those guidelines and stuff like that. I would like to have your feedback on how to get better with those guidelines, and how we could how I could like grow a bit more, and that's really amazing. That's why I'm doing the whole streams, like, just so we can all grow. We can help each other. That's what artists are here for, I think. Helping other people. Trying to figure out stuff. Yeah, let's keep it like this. I like this collar, by the way. Sudanese standard. Oop, that's a bit too much. And let's do H polish. That's like, I really appreciate all of you guys being here. That's just amazing. What is this? Yeah, this is already a simple mistake, though. Start rotating a bit more. Start rotating a bit more. I tell that to everyone else, and sometimes I get stuck in that myself. Not rotating enough. Yeah, this bulge here is kind of weird. Let's go a bit down in the subdivision. And work out this part here a bit more. So let's do a move. Push it in a bit. Well, he has like a little bit of a belly here, so I'm just gonna pull this just a bit back. Pull this just a bit back. I'm starting to get already a bit tired, to be honest. But that's okay. We just have 40 minutes to go today. And then we're gonna be done with today's stream. Then tomorrow I'm gonna be working on the retopo for this. Most likely. Like, I have 2 hours in the morning that I work on my thesis. Well, today it was a bit different, but still, like, I'm trying to split my day in a way. So I'm able to do a lot of things. I need to understand which hat am I getting. Which hat am I using at which time? Ooh, I also missed out like this detail here. That we actually have this kind of thing in the back here as well. So let's just... How could I approach this better? How can I approach this a bit better? Let's go ahead and like take a move brush. Oop. So yeah, a lot of people here use Maya. A lot of people here use Maya. If you're on our Discord, I'm gonna hit you up soon. I'm gonna hit you all up soon. gonna be your chance to be in the game's credits once it's out. Once it's out. So let's go ahead and take like a little bit of Damien Standard here. Oop, maybe not. Or zero mesh. Da da da. Da da da. Chill music. Man, I love this. I love Grammatic. Grammatic's one of my favorite artists. At least, like, work-wise, I can just listen to this all day long. All day long. Why not? Oh, what was that sound? What was that sound? So, let me go ahead and just, oh, move brush. Oop. And in this case, like for the other characters, I've made all of these edges like really like a hard kind of edge there. In this case, I'm gonna try doing this a bit different. I'm gonna keep it as like a bit simpler, so it like seems more soft in a way. I'm gonna do a small experiment. Alright. Alright. So like afterwards I'm gonna have to need something like this here. I know I'm adding thickness there. That's gonna be fine for now. And then just add this small edge here. Oop. Here that's a bit too deep, but oh well. And go ahead and make it a nice kind of thing here. Alright. Something like that. So chill. Yeah, right. A lot of times I also don't even like listen to music at all, but if I listen, then I try listening to something that's like atmospheric, so to say. Atmospheric music. When we were listening, like when we started like actually adding music to the streams, I was listening to like the default Twitch ones. That was a bit like too much sometimes for me. Too much different styles, and like I just couldn't focus that much. At some point I just was turning the music off, and now the music is just playing inside of my whole room. I'm actually listening from my speakers. That's why I don't even have headphones. That's why I don't even have headphones. Oop. It's gonna be too much. And he's playing for you. Or maybe I should just... Oop, that's a bit too much perhaps. Let's go a little bit back. If I do something like this. Yeah, now if I'm gonna remesh this, I can't remesh this anymore really. But that's okay. Okay. And then let's go ahead and just isolate this subtool then for a second. Yeah. This was something that I was a bit afraid of. Let me just go back a bit. Where I start touching these parts. So these are both, yeah, I know that we're gonna delete a lot of history. And for now, this is gonna be okay. Auto-gregging this. Man, I love the auto-greg function. It's great. Right. Make this a bit more distinct here. And if I would just remesh this. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Be right back, man. We'll be here. We'll be here waiting for you, man. Ooh. Back. How's that sandwich? What kind of sandwich did you get, man? Let me know as well. I'm interested. Oh, I'm gonna escape this. Back. What kind of sandwich did you get? Man, I got this real nice salami today. I usually don't talk about food that much, but as yesterday I was just like constantly eating on the stream, that was also interesting. Let's enable some symmetry. Oh, that's too much. Well, at least I found what kind of stroke I want here. Let's do polish. Make everything polish. That's alright. Polish are okay. Actually, Polish people are so nice. Some people are really cool. Some Polish people are really cool. I appreciate. That's such a weird thing. Like sometimes I notice when I zone out, I just bought bread. Like, do you just eat like a whole piece, like a French baguette? No, like one of the things that I really like in these streams with streaming, that there's people all around the world pretty much. That's, for me, that's just mind blowing that I know people from so many different countries just because of streaming, and that's just, it just blows my mind a lot of times. Yeah, this is gonna be okay. I'm gonna dinner bread with tomato and some Iberian ham. Oh, dude, that's nice. I'm gonna have some feta cheese. Feta, cause I'm feta with cheese. Fed up with no cheese. I like feta. At the end, I figured out that I don't like this. That it's that weird here. No! I'm gonna have to go back. Forgot to enable symmetry, and I completely fucked this part up. Look at this. See that? Oh fuck. I've messed this up completely. That's no worries, I guess. Actually, that is a worry. I'm gonna actually leave it like here, and I'll add some volume here. Completely forgot about the back face masking. This is going to be important later in the end. Yeah. Hide polish, let's do some clay buildup. Could you... oh yeah. I could remesh that as well. This is nasty for me. I did a nasty thing here. And why doesn't it? And it doesn't? Okay, that's gonna be okay. Still doesn't work the way how I would like it to work. Just like yesterday I had like some problems with this. I should not make it hollow, by the way. This is so dirty now. I feel real dirty. Should have approached this a bit different. Oh well. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a fun time today. I'm already starting to get pretty tired. 3-hour streams is like, it takes a lot of my day. Especially if I'm a bit tired after the whole stuff. That's alright. Need to keep being positive, right? Keep being positive. So for now, I'm gonna forget about this detail in the middle. Fuck it. I'm just gonna make sure that I have all the necessary things, and that's gonna be the last thing I'm gonna add, I think, to the whole mesh. Hey, look at this though. This is getting better from the inside. And again, like, come on, man. Back face mask. Do miracles for me. Where's the awesome button? Where is the awesome button? It really messes everything up. Check the brush. It has everything. What's up with that? Let me mask this then. Nice. That's a bit better. The thing. Man, adventure time. Dude, Arbasio, if you're still here, that's like that stuff that you're doing with the Rocky and Bullwinkle, that's like, for me, that's like old school adventure time, man. That's it's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. Let's inflat this. Let's do another zero mesh. Just want to fix it up. We're just gonna fix it up. Yeah, dude. The stuff that you're doing, that's like adventure time for me. You're like up there. You're giving me so much inspiration with this stuff. That's awesome. That's really awesome. I just noticed again the Facebook thing that you shared. That's like, what the fuck? Dynamesh that shit. But now I lose a lot of other things that I wanted. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. I'm just a 2D rigger, man, not an animator. But you're behind that, and that's like, for me, that's amazing to see that, because I also do that. I'm not really, well, okay, I animate for myself in this kind of case, but in other ways, like, you need to support. You're the supporting platform that makes that happen, and that's really cool. That's really cool. I can brag to my other friends, like, hey, dude, a friend I know has rigged this. Imagine that. Hey. Matthew has uploaded a new work. Dude, awesome stuff. While this remeshes. Did it remesh? What is this? What is this? This didn't even remesh. Let me go back. What is this? Holy fuck. Yeah, I've fucked up here. Like big time. Big time fuck up. Big time fuck up. How did I do that? Just one setting, man. Just one setting, man. So if I would add like this kind of brush, and if I do this, now it works like I want it to work. Sometimes I don't get it. Working pals, man. Hip hop. All right. Real nasty, but it's okay. Let's just use Dynamesh. Real high resolution, right? Or and zoom out. looking what kind of mess I've made here. I'm just gonna make it like a real clumpy place, so I have like everything there. I have enough thickness and everything. Fuck it. Oh, nice. I'm really messing things up with this. It's a good sign that I should, like, slow down and stop today, maybe. Need to play some Mario. Some Mario. But a bit later, right? That's a lot of juice. Yeah, inflated, right? But I managed to fix it. Slowly, I got there. Let's turn that off and let's zero mesh this. And that's cool. Like getting these shapes here, that's not going to be that big of a deal. I lost a lot of those edges. I should have actually kept... like a higher subdivision as well. Like the ones that I did before. I should have like saved that as a separate thing. Just duplicate that. Oh, I can still do that actually, right? If I take like this version, for example, let's go ahead and duplicate this. Okay, that messed it up even worse. And now we can inflate this. I could even just do... just this part. Oop, again the song with the empty ending. Let's go ahead and remesh this. Just I want to get rid of this middle weird part, so to say. Soap and water. Soap and water. Just go ahead and smooth this a tiny bit. Smooth this a tiny bit. Divide this one more time, though. Let's go to the inflat brush. Now I'm gonna follow what you said, Matthew. Let's go ahead and so if I inflate that, oh nice. This actually works a bit better than I thought it would. And you know what? Now I'm gonna do the same. Let's delete this previous one. Oh no. Delete that. And also this. Let's delete that. So also let's rename this shirt. Rename coat. Let's rename this coat. That's okay. Back to the geometry. And let's go ahead and just inflate the fuck out of it here. Inflate the fuck out of it. And do a Dynamesh. Yes. Delete the lower. And I still have this here then. Yeah, this already like messed up a lot of things. Okay, that's a bit better. Let's see what this says. Yeah, fuck it, let's just do this. Still have the high poly? Yeah, still have the other high poly, so let's just use that afterwards as well on this dude. What is this? Let's go ahead and remesh this. Remesh. Ba 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 da ba da ba da ba ba da ba. Smooth it without the shift. I mean, relax. Relax it. It's faster. Okay. Let me try it with the next try. And then let's. I want to just project this. Yeah. Okay. I fucked it up again. There's like a relax brush or something. No, that's rake. I don't know how to do that. How do you do that? If you could point me in the right direction, that would be real cool. Yeah, if you guys have some tips or something how I could do certain things a bit better, I'm free for feedback. I like that. But at least I managed to fix all of this part. I'm also on like quite high subdivision. 1 second. Okay. No worries. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, this is gonna be okay. What is this? Is this like a nightfly? So you can smooth normally, but when you touch the mesh, you release. And when it does, it changes the smooth for relax. I was with the PS controller. This is why I can't write fast before. Oh, that's okay. So you're watching this on the PS4? So if I when you touch the mesh, just release control. I'm not sure if I catch. So if I... Oh. So if I start smoothing, let's try this. On a higher subdivision, so I can't really smooth this. So if I start smoothing and if I just relax it, read. Yeah, I'm trying. When you touch the mesh, just release shift. So if I start with the shift, I hold shift, like I have shift here. So I'm holding shift, I touch the mesh, and then I release. It works a bit better. But if am I doing... Oh, okay. I'm gonna look into this. Let me Google this. Basically, you hold shift to start smoothing. Start your stroke, and while still pressed, let go shift. A bit unvaulted, but that's exactly what you want. Okay. So it doesn't really say that you're doing... Okay. So as I start, like, I press shift, I click on the mesh, and I start, like, doing my stroke. But as I'm doing that, I release shift, and I keep on doing that, right? That's interesting. I did not know that. That's cool. Thank you for telling me that. Yeah, I just looked up a forum post, and they said that this is kind of like a ZBrush kind of hidden feature, so to say. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Changes. Yeah, that's really cool. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. That's really amazing. I did not know that. Like, sometimes I've noticed that I've released it and it, like, goes, like, in turbo smooth mode. Might have been that it's this all the time. That's really awesome. That's really awesome. I've been just, like, messing around with this now. But that's okay. Sometimes I guess it's good to mess around with those things. Oop. Big. Right, let's just make it a bit harder edges here. Yeah, that's true. You're right. I just noticed that it's like, it's a bit faster. So it just relaxes the region or whatever that you're touching, right? In a way, as I understand. Oh, this is actually a nice shape. All right. It's like pressing Alt for zero meshing. Okay. What does that do? So if I press Alt on the zero mesher, I want to know this now. This is interesting. So, and what's the difference between like regular zero meshing if I press Alt? This is fucking crazy. Like, how much stuff that do they not like expose? And then most likely they have like evangelists going to studios and saying like, hey man, you know that you can do this? It changes the algorithm. Look at the wire. So if I would do... So they have multiple things that they use on that. Hey, this is kind of like Maya. Hey, what's up, Deirdre? Thank you for joining in, man. Long time no see. Dude, here's a high five. Fucking awesome. So this is... Okay. And let's do the same with Alt. I want to just see that. Like, not that I don't believe you, but yeah, Z Summit is gold. Alright. That's like good knowledge, dude. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been stuck for this, I think. It would be a wise idea. Yeah, we're just you're just at the end, man, again, but that's okay. Is this a good time for you? Like for our streams? I hope so. Well, I changed changed the times so we can all spend some more time together. I actually notice a lot more people are watching us nowadays. Like, at least these past 2 days. So thanks a lot for all you guys being here. If there's someone new, make sure to hit that follow button. Check out the links in the description. And keep being positive. Deirdre misses the high five and slaps himself in the face, transforming high five into a face palm. How did you do that? That's cool. Nah, man. Nah. Your high fives land real nice. Every time. Okay. At least I fixed the inside of that mesh there. So that's real nice. I'm happy. I'm happy about that. Let me just do this edge a bit here, so we have like something nicer to look at. This height polish is fucking awesome. Ooh. You know what this feels like to me? Like, certain games have like a certain pattern that you need to run. How did you do that? By the way, I know some things that can be very useful for sculpting these characters. We need to talk someday this week with the Discord. Wow. Yeah, dude. Do you have time on Thursday? I would like to hear that. If you have any tips or anything, like I would really like to hear them. I'd really like to hear them. That would be really, really amazing. Like, let me just know whenever you have time. I can free some time for myself, except like during the times when we have streams. That's like solid. We can always talk through these times, but I mean, we could just set up like an actual call or something like that. Or just in the Discord, like you said, yeah. You know, actually, like me and Roy, we have a daily stand-up. Every morning we call each other. That actually helps a lot with our productivity, like a scrum kind of meeting, but then not a scrum meeting, but just a call. Like, we call each other and hey, I'm gonna be doing this kind of stuff, and yesterday I was doing this kind of stuff. This and this worked out, and yeah. All right, yeah, all right, dude. On Discord, we're gonna talk about this a bit more, like how we can do that, and around what time we can do that. That's cool, man. Thank you so much. That's really amazing. I'm happy that you're here. Here's a high five, dude. Once I'm gonna wreck this webcam. I have a feeling like that. I'm gonna be giving you guys so much high fives these days. I'm gonna wreck that. I'm gonna wreck that. Look at that. That's a camel toe. That's a camel toe right there. Be just a bit harder there. Just a bit harder. And you know what would be nice? If this part... Yes, I'm free on Thursday. Pika makes high five, dude. I couldn't find that yesterday. What about you get a nice emote or screen overlay with a high five or a GIF overlay? Yes, I'm still doing research on these things. I figured out how I can do Mysteries of Maya. So the same way, I think I'm gonna do high fives or certain small things. That's really cool. Yeah, well, our affiliate is coming. We're working on it. Then we're gonna have emotes, but that's gonna be for subscribers, right? Or hey, is Rock Knight Studios still here? He was here just a second ago, right? How do you like? You guys just only have like 1 or 2 emotes, right? That you can use or something like that. Just 1 or 2 emotes, I think. I'm not sure about that, like completely. All right. Let's just polish this here. Oh, that's a bit too much, maybe. So, yeah, that relax works nicely. Can you cheese it? Cheese sticks. Yeah, that really works nicely. Dude, you have a lot of cool features that you've shared. I'm happy that we can find like cool things. Just like that, like certain features in other programs. I really enjoy sharing that. I missed your question. How much emotes can you make as a affiliate? Or was it? No. It was a question to you, Rock Knight. You can have one or 2, right? If I'm correct. That's all right. I can ask. If I want something, I'm gonna keep asking. 3 for each tier. Oh, dude, that's really cool. That's really cool. 1 for each tier. 3 total. That's cool. That's really cool. Thanks for the info, man. So you guys have already set up your emotes? Like, what are you gonna release? I'm gonna check out your stream when I'm gonna have the chance. You guys are streaming on Fridays, right? I'm gonna try also making my schedule so I can actually catch up with you guys as well. I would like to see how you guys approach your stuff too. You can gather subscriber points. Ah, so it's like kind of like a game in a way as well. Twitch is a game, like a meta. Everything is like so meta. Hashtag meta, hashtag niche. That's gonna be the future, guys. I'm telling you. I'm actually satisfied with this. This is gonna be fine. Let me make like a thing. This weekend we'll stream Ludum Dare Game Jam. Oh, dude, these are temporarily emotes we have. That's cool though. I like the axe. The axe is fucking awesome. Let's do. I'll try making the. I'll try making this belt here. So that's kind of funny. that's kind of funny. I need a smaller brush. Like, yeah, we're almost done actually with the stream. I'm just gonna make this the belt, the beginning of the belt. Dude, I'm gonna try to be there for Rock Night. Would love to see what you do. Well, not famous, but that's what people remember us for. by those things. But that's still that's your voice in a way, you know. Of course, of course. I'm also gonna try catching up with you guys. For how long are you guys streaming, by the way? Like, when did you start? Yeah, still, just let's... This. A little bit in the back. Afterwards, I'll adjust it a bit. Alright, and let's go ahead and just extract this. So, like, I'm gonna take 10 minutes. Yay! We're famous on Instagram for throwing axes and making games. Dude, that's actually cool. I'm gonna have a lot of questions for you guys as well. Extract. Let's do thickness 0.0015. Well, that's one way how to do it. Hey, you guys know those axe developers? I'm gonna be a Rock Knight. Well, it's like you make those associations in a way, like axe. That's cool though. Hardcore. Fucking hardcore, man. Let's remesh this. We streamed for the first time in November, but then it wasn't serious. We really started streaming in mid-February for a... Oh yeah, okay. Stop talking, start doing. Yeah, that's really cool. That is really nice. Yeah, I already have some questions about your games and as well. I would like to... I'm gonna join the stream. So, let's extract. Z remeshing all the time. Should be doing like streams with singing. Singing streams, like everyone's gonna be, oh fuck no, this guy cannot sing. Wait until I drop my mixtape at the end of the year. Yeah, totally, any questions are welcome. Yeah, exactly. Just like I really appreciate that you guys were also here today and just asked like a lot of random questions. I like to see where am I a bit weird or something like that. All right. We all are like getting better at the stuff that we do. Well, better. Depends from which point everyone's looking. Can be in a social bubble, and that's like, that's not too nice. I keep using this now, social bubble. That's like one of my favorite words these days. Social bubble. All right. Could make a small like belt. So let me give a try on this. If I go to subtool, let me append a cube. Let's do scale. Where is the cube then? I want just the cube. Find the belt again. This extract. Let's drink it. I always like think of like this extract as like some kind of syrup that you add to the water or some shit like that. Like, oh, let's extract this. So I would like it to be somewhat like this. All right, let's give it some subdivisions. Maybe let's transpose. Would be nice if it would actually be a cube, not like a cylinder type of shape bullshit bitch. Is there display properties? Initialize. Hey, perfect. Let's draw this. Let's give it a the Z remesh, Z modeler, and ooh, polysphere. But I also would like to do. What is this part? This is new stuff for me again. Move it. Make it a bit bigger. Hey, Sniper Girl 85. Thanks a lot for joining in. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, ended up needing a break, doing better. Keep being positive, like you can do this. need to relax and get back into the juice that you're doing. Like happy to hear that you're better, that you're doing better. Wherever you were, I'm glad that you're doing better. And that's cool. But let me add some edges here and there, like something like this. This here. And of course more here. Can I move the whole edge tool? Edge loop, shift. Oof! Action cancelled. Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me know this. Like this. Let's delete the higher. And this is gonna be okay as the belt. Let me just grab the move brush. A bit bigger, something like that. All right, and this is gonna be okay. Let's just go ahead and enable all our things back so we can see what have we done in these 2 days. Like the streams, like I said, like already before with some things that we were doing, I'm gonna take a little bit of more time and just make sure that everything is like really nice, and we can also have nice conversations. Oh, nice. Here you go. High five, Sniper Girl. That's a cool nickname, by the way. This is part of what I want to talk about to you. How I can use modeling for the clothing. Yeah, exactly. That would be actually really cool. I think I can even I think I can do all kinds of simple things, like all kinds of simple things with just like it's perfectly fitting the concept, dude. All right. I would like to hear your thoughts. Maybe you see something that would really fit this, and I haven't seen that yet, and that would be really cool to see that. And for now, like, what is this part? Let's just go back to the coat. Take away that mask. Let's change this Z modeler to the move brush, and let's just. Yeah, Matthew, I would really like to have a convo with you. Lol, glad you like my name. Honestly, well, came at like 5 to 10 seconds. My normal name was already taken on Twitch, and a Sniper Girl was the first name that I thought of. Well, it works, and I'm gonna remember you just because of that, because no one else is a Sniper Girl here. Sniper Girls, that's fucking crazy. So yeah, this dude is. The high poly is finished for this guy. So yeah, thanks a lot for all you guys joining in today. We've been doing fucking awesome work with these guys, and I'm happy to actually see this dude already at this stage. We're getting pretty close to this to a finish of this guy. Are you going to try out raiding today? We could. How do I do this? Can you maybe explain me how can I do that? Maybe we could raid someone. Then let's try that. Like, if you can give me a tip, who could we raid? If you guys have an idea, if you have an idea, who could we raid, or how could that benefit to someone? Let's do it. But yeah, I'm really happy to see this dude like finished. Before you raid, lol, I'm going to follow you. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, before we do a raid, make sure to hit that follow button so you stay up to date. Tomorrow we're gonna be here at the same time, from 6 till 9 UTC +2. That's like our time zone, like Dutch time. You can raid. You find a channel you want to raid, type raid and username in the chat. All right. Let me check. Let me check. You know what? I'm gonna go on Twitter. On Twitter, or let's check that Discord chat. Let's check that Discord chat. Announcements, Twitch game devs, self promo. Who's streaming right now? Or let's just go to Twitch. Twitch. Oh, that's me. Game dev. Or let's just check what we have in game development. Who's streaming right now? Let's just see. Let's just see who has awesome stuff that they're doing, and that we could give like a lot of people. But it's 9:20 exactly. We need to stop now. So thanks a lot for all of you guys joining in. Make sure to hit that follow button before we hit that raid, and let's find someone who we can give a lot of like. Let's check out what they're doing. I think that's the thing, right? Gas mask with the blender. Look at this guy. So what is this guy doing? He has 35 followers. Hey, he's actually doing pretty nice stuff. Hey man, you're doing amazing work. Well, he is doing an amazing work. Like, I mean, cool stuff. All right, guys. I'll see you later, and let's raid this guy. See you on the other side. Let's raid, and I've already written down everything. So thanks a lot for you guys joining in today. Make sure to hit that follow button before we quit, and keep being positive. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure to check out the things in the description, and yeah. All right. I'll see you guys on the other side. Here you go. And I'm gonna stop this.